Hey, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Oh, my goodness, I am so excited. This is a special request. So many people have been asking me to do live makeovers, room makeovers, reveals, and tutorials. I decided in 2022, I almost said 2021, y'all. Oh no, to start Monday Night Live. So every other Monday night, every 2 weeks, twice a month, I'll be doing these live how-tos, room reveals, tutorials, rap sessions, just to help you all to get the kind of space that you want in your home. I am your girl, Denise Joy, designer, artist, and creator of the Furaha method of joyful design. By the way, Furaha means joyful in Swahili. And I believe that design should be accessible for everybody. Yeah, everybody, every person. I believe that it should not be elitist, it should not be exclusive. I believe every person can have what I call a custom on a budget experience. That's whether you're doing DIY or you're hiring a designer. So tonight is really going to be a fun experience. I'm really a little bit nervous. It's the first time I've actually done a room setup, so y'all give me some grace. Drop in the chat for me, whether you're watching live or you're listening to the replay, watching the replay. Tell me what state you are watching from, and I will make sure to comment in the chat. Let's see. I have a couple things that I want to cover tonight. So I'm going to do a live room setup. This is my gym, my workout zone. I have a 1925 bungalow. And the home is gorgeous inside and out. The basement is unfinished, and that's fine with me. This is my laboratory. On the other side of this soft wall, this is what I call a soft wall. It's some draperies that I hung up. I have my YouTube studio on the other side of that wall. And last year in 2021, I released 40 pounds, y'all. I did not stutter. 40 pounds, and I use this space right behind me. And I want to just show you all a picture of what it looked like before. So getting close here. This is how the space behind me looked while I was using this space for 6 months. I was working out pretty much 6 times a week, doing different things. You see, I got that Peloton there. That was very, very helpful for me. And earlier this year, well, we're already early in February, so just in January, I looked at my space and I said, you know what? I am breaking one of the Furaha method of joyful design. I'm breaking one of the principles, which is don't settle for, oh, that's good enough. So I'm looking at the space and I said, you know, I'm settling for that space is good enough, but it's really not. I can do something to make this space much more aesthetically pleasing to me, you know, zhuzh it up. So my goal was to make it feel like I was in a gym, like a spa, a little spa feel to it. So those are the goals that I have. I want you to check in and let me know if I've accomplished my goals. This is also a setup for the Repurpose Your Stuff Challenge. We're going to do that the last week of March. And so that means you're going to actually use things that are in your home to redo a room or redo a corner or redo something in your home. We all have more than enough items in our home that we can use some of that stuff to repurpose, recycle, redo, keep things out of the landfill. So that's coming up. So this is like a little preview of that experience. I had some limitations that I set for myself. I said you can only spend $250. That's it. You can't spend more than that. So I had to use those dollars, or like I say, use those coins wisely. So everything that you see, with the exception of my Peloton, which I already had, are things that I already had in the home, except for 1, 2, 3 items. I actually purchased 3 things, and I came in $3 under budget. I spent $247 to add some items to this space. And one of them you can kind of see is I bought this black gym mat, a large size 8x6 gym mat to cover the entire area, to act as like my carpet or my floor covering to anchor the new gym zone. So I'm going to set up. It really won't take me that long. If you have any questions or comments, or you get some bright ideas, drop them in the chat. I'll be sure to address them. Once I've set everything up live, then I'm going to walk you through what I spent, what I already owned, where I might have even been using that before. You know, we all have stuff just jammed into the closet or in the garage or in some corner of a room, and we know that piece doesn't really work there, but we break the principle in the Furaha method of joyful design. We say, oh well, that's good enough, but we know deep down. So I'm going to encourage you to seek some inspiration from watching this live setup and reveal of my new gym workout zone, and rethink how you're going to use some of the pieces as you decide what space you're going to redo. Also, I invite you to join me in my Facebook group, Custom on a Budget, Design and DIY. In that in that Facebook group, you'll be able to get support, inspiration tips, and just have some good old-fashioned fun up in that piece. Also, if you're not watching, you should be catching my Wednesday night Wind Down Wednesday show, Design Love. That's a live show. My design assistant, she's my alter ego, Sister Linda. She makes an appearance every Wednesday for Design Love. And if you can't watch it live, make sure you catch those replays. They're up on my YouTube channel. And I just really appreciate you watching, sharing my videos, making comments, sharing with your friends and family who also love interior design. It's really, really beneficial, and I appreciate it so very much. Let me see if we have a comment or a question so far. If not, I'm going to jump into setting up this space. And then I have a surprise at the end that I got some samples, because I'm going to start a home decor line, and I got some samples today, and I want you to be the first to see them. So here we go. I'm going to set this space up. And again, I'll circle back and walk you through how I pick everything in this space. I wish I had some music. Let me say that. But if you put your music on, YouTube will mute you. So play some music in your own home. Grab something nice to drink or to snack or nibble on while I set this space up. Hang tight. Yeah, if you just joined, I'm just doing the setup, and then I'm going to walk you through all the pieces. Again, I only had a budget of $250. I couldn't spend more than that. So hang tight. I'm almost finished with the room set up. Then I'm going to walk you through everything that I did to create this Zen space. I had a couple of goals to make this space feel more like a gym and a retreat, a little spa. I'm going to show the before picture again as well. Almost set up, hang tight. Voila! So let me show you the before picture one more time. This is how this space looked before. That is my workout zone, and as I said earlier, I released 40 pounds in 2021, and I just trekked down here. This is my unfinished basement. I have a 1925 bungalow. The entire upstairs is designed inside and out and made over. But I was just sort of using this, and it was serving its purpose. I mean, I was working out and getting it done. But one day I looked at it and I said, that's not really the vibe that I want in this space. So my goal was to make this space feel more like a home gym, a bit of a spa, a little zen vibe to it. Let me know how I did in the comments. Let me turn this light on so you can get a little more light over here in the comment section below. So let me walk you through what I did. I got, for the $250, I got the gym mat. That was the most expensive item. That was $179. That was $179. So that took most of my budget. I only could spend $250. My new yoga mat, beautiful yoga mat, that was $44 and some change. And I got this cute little wicker, you can't really see it, but I got a little light bulb cover, a wicker kind of boho light bulb cover. Everything else that you see that I put in this space, I already had somewhere in my home. And so the goal is, remember, in March, the last week, we're doing the Repurpose Your Stuff Challenge. So figure out how can you reuse things in your own home. So I'll start over here. I already had this mirror. It wasn't painted this cool white. It was just a mirror I got from the thrift store, and it was plain wood. I had some extra white paint, so I painted it out. I already had this hula hoop. I hardly used it because I never saw it. I had it tucked behind my washer and dryer. I pulled it out and hung it here. I had this cute bench. I bought it for a shower and it wouldn't fit in there. So this is perfect when I want to do some exercises that have me seated. On this side of the room, I had purchased these lights from the thrift store for like $3 for some other project, and I never used them. So they were cool to add a little light element here. In this corner back here, this teak cabinet that I have my sneakers and some towels on, I had that from a bathroom from my condo, which I had just put them in a closet. This stand here I had in the basement, and I painted it out and made it fresh. Put these baskets that I already had, put my weights, my ankle weights stored in here. Now I had to work around this white dehumidifier, so I set it up on top of this little stand and added this plant and some candles. And I made this cute self-care love piece of artwork that I showed earlier. And then I had this little wicker basket. I just put these white towels in it so that I could give myself the sense that I was in like a gym zone type of a thing. So let me know how you think I did from transforming this room from this to what you see behind me now. I was going for, again, giving it more of that kind of a zen gym. And let me tell you, I feel like I achieved it, because when I came down here those first couple of mornings, oh my goodness, I was like, where am I? And I sent my son a picture and he was like, what did you do? So the paint that I used on the back wall is actually some of the leftover paint from, some of you have seen that I painted in my YouTube studio. I painted a Kuba cloth inspired accent wall. Well, I had some paint left over, so I used it to paint this side of the room. And then the artwork that's behind the Peloton, I already had that canvas. I am a visual artist, so I just did a quick mud cloth inspired rendering with some paint to give the room a little more energy. Let me know how I did. Drop a comment in the chat. I would love to hear from you. Listen, it is not hard or even that time consuming to think about how can you upgrade the energy and the vibe in a whole room, a corner, a nook, because when you change the way your space looks, it changes the way the space feels, and that affects you. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I promised that I wanted to share. I have decided to go into home decor, and my samples came today. I mentioned I am a visual artist, and so you're the first I'm showing in the first time on video. This is a sample of this fabric. Actually has my original art design on it. Let me get a little closer so you can really see it. That is my original art, printed on fabric, and it'll also be sheets and towels, and well, not towels, but maybe towels, but definitely sheets and shower curtains. And I also got a sample made of a bag, and you could use this little tote bag. You could put groceries in here. You could put your laptop in here, items that you might go from school or taking your kids things to daycare or something like that. And again, this is, let me get a little closer. This is my original artwork printed on this bag. And it's a new adventure for me. Last year, in fact, I was interviewed on 2 radio shows, and both people separately said, so when are you coming out with a home decor line? And I thought, I need to explore that. So I've decided to go for it, and I'm working through manufacturing, print on demand, all that kind of stuff. So if you have any questions or even an idea for a show, maybe you want me to do something specific on a Monday Night Live, how-to or tutorial. Remember, 2 weeks from today, I'm going to be on Monday Night Live, and I'm going to show you tips to really stencil your wall or stencil furniture, really stencil anything that you want. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks to help you do it successfully. So if you have an idea for a show, let me know. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would love for you to be in on all of the good stuff, no fluff, that I do on my lives. Remember, Wednesday night is Wind Down Wednesday with Design Love. And join our Facebook group, Custom on a Budget, Design and DIY. I really appreciate you watching. Make sure you share this video. Share it. Don't keep it to yourself. Sharing is caring. I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.